That I'm back? What you're seeing is real. I am back. It means so much to me that you're here. Sometimes we lose sight of things. It's not about the likes. It's about the young girls in the audience looking up in awe at how beautiful they could look one day. I am not the only pageant girl that could use that advice. Trust me. But I am the only pageant girl that did actually unplug the internet plug. My OG Courtney girls would remember that I have the pageant bug. It's in me. I love beauty pageants. So being away from them for this long has been difficult. This stream is for my new fans and my old fans. This is for your forgiveness. I know I've forgiven myself. It's about being able to stop time, look at yourself as you, look at yourself as somebody else and say, you're beautiful. I'm on a very special diet, but you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. The pageant is tomorrow. Courtney girls, I am making a very special announcement, which is that I am returning to the pageant circuit. Believe me, there has been much further ado, if you know what I mean. I had to wait until the right pageant to return, and honestly, it's been hard. I mean, I went from Miss Alphabet City to YouTube sensation to nobody. And yes, I did delete all of those videos off of Brianna's channel, Brianna and I's channel, without telling her. And trust me, I think about it every day. Where did those videos go? We pulled so much data together. And there are so many pixels and so much content that just went away. That's a lot to live with. Anyways, join me tonight for this live stream where I want to show you what I'm going to take with me to the pageant. And yes, I'll explain where I've been. And please, feel free to leave comments. Oh, Kira Coffer says cute boots. Thank you. They are really sparkly and like kind of inexpensive they were. And like thick heel for dancing. And anyways, I just want to be here with you guys tonight, and I want it to be like old times. So chat with me. This is the first item I will be bringing with me to the beauty pageant. This is Redemption by Tarte. See, this applies amazingly well. This will last like over 24 hours, and it's important because lipstick ties together your whole face. It's like your entire story. It is poetry for your lips. The original Courtney girls would know, and this is a deep cut, about the 24-hour redemption challenge. We had read that this will stay on your lips for borderline infinity. And so we came up with this challenge. We made a video where we decided we would stay it for 24 hours and make sure our lips never got crackly. And we partied and we had alcohol and we talked about the boyfriends that we had at the time, and neither of our lips in all of 24 hours got crackly. I've actually had this on since, well, lasts a really long time is all I'm trying to say. And it's perfect for pageants when you're there under the hot lights all day and you're waiting for them to call the top 20 or 15. I mean, it is the moments like that which make the lipstick crackle right off your lips. I mean, if they don't call your name, you come out there and then you can't show your bathing suit or your talent or your nightgown or anything. It's inhumane. But you better keep your lipstick on for when you're called on stage one last time to wave goodbye to the newly crowned winners. There are honestly times when I think the only thing people can remember about me is my lips. I had a new one of these around here. I wanted to unbox a new one, you know. Where Is it back here? Where did I put it? Everything just goes away. Regardless. If you were a fan of the Courtney and Brianna show, then thank you. It means so much to me. And actually, I was a fan of it too. I mean, we were the perfect pair. Like, honestly, who was a better YouTube duo? Everyone was coming to us for makeup advice. We met Brianna and I in the basement of a Marriott Courtyard. And, well, I don't usually talk to the other pageant queens. I just don't really see the point in talking to people that I'm competing against. And I think it's all kind of fake, all the banter. But she came up to me and she said, Courtney, your a cappella performance was surprisingly on pitch. So I said, thank you. And as she hugged me, I noticed her hands. They were so beautiful, so slim. And I said, Brianna, you have gorgeous hands. And not that I was fishing for compliments, but it felt really good when she reciprocated and she said, your hands are gorgeous too. I know, I said. I hand model for the ring store at the mall. Sorry, I mean, thank you. Brianna, do you ever think about this, that there's kind of this flaw in our bodies where we don't have enough time to truly appreciate our hands? I mean, how long do we have from being fully conscious people who are just aware of things to being old enough to where our hands are wrinkly? Well, like ages 15 till she stopped me. And she said, Courtney, you seem like someone who could never be pleased. I said, it's not really about pleasure. I just am thinking about the ways our bodies work. And she stopped me and she said, you know, that's interesting. I've been thinking a lot about that too. That was the most seen I've ever felt. How's everyone doing in the comments? You guys can feel free to interact with me. Oh, we have 14 viewers. I'm really making a comeback on social media, making big splashes on social media. Clearly, I'm influencing something here. I mean, 14 whole people, one of which is my own computer. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Oh, you know, did you notice this? So let me bring it closer. This is something that I made to memorialize my favorite fans. I don't know any of these people. I found their pictures on Instagram. They've kept me comfy ever since I've been here. I don't really know anything about them, but I like to make up stories about them. Like, this one was going to be a Surgeon General before the amputation. This one was a balloon artist who popped far too many balloons. As it happens. This one's black and white, and so I like to pretend it's like a vintage 50s photo, like out of the 50s, and somehow this girl just time traveled and found her way onto my Instagram. Then again, I don't know anything. Point being, if for no reason other than to add more photos to this wall, I am coming back to social media. Yes, I said to myself, demonize social media, but I need to come back if I'm going to be anything in the pageant circuit. So, would you guys follow me at my Instagram? Please. It would mean so much to me. Take out your phones. It's XXCourtney17. Say it with me. XXCourtney17. If I could hear all your voices now, I'm sure I'd be deaf. XXCourtney17. Can you follow me? And also, Make sure when you go on my page, xxcourtney17 that is, on Instagram, Instagram the app, that you press the ... next to my name, ... and you press at the bottom of that little menu that pops up, turn on post notifications. You might want to do that just so you can get notified when I post something, because honestly, and this is what Brianna always said, is that in order to be anything in the pageant circuit, you have to make splashes on social media. And what we're doing tonight, Courtney Girls, is making splashes. So if you could follow me and like my post, everyone could just follow me. That would mean so much to me. Oh! We have followers. We have followers. All I had to do was refresh. Oh, we have Drea DV. Let's see her. Oh, this account is private. And I don't follow back, so. Oh, we have Kira Coffer. We have Katie Paul. We have Elle Gans. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me memorialize this. I'm going to make a post for my first 5 followers. 1 second. Oh my god. You guys are going to be so famous by the end of this live stream. I'm telling you. This is going to be wild. My first 5 followers. You guys are what makes this stream. Anyways, I didn't really talk to Brianna again until we were both hired to do a fundraiser. And I don't remember, lupus? Alzheimer's? What was the fundraiser for? I don't know. Whatever. We were put in a hotel. We were flown out. We were put in a hotel. And in the room, well, I was sitting in the room. And she walked in, and I was like, I didn't know we were going to have the same room. Hi. And she said, oh my god, this must be a sign. And I said, you don't possibly believe in signs. And she was like, of course not. Then we decided to make a YouTube channel. That's when we made the 24-hour redemption challenge. We both forgot to show up to the fundraiser. Contentious moment between the organizers and us. I'd love to show you a life hack. Give me one moment. Guys, this is super important. We are going into the digital world with these glasses. We are falling into a new realm. How do I look? Do you like it? Can't really see anything in these. That is the point. Give me 1 second. UV light actually tricks the pores into thinking that it's nighttime. And so your pores fall into night mode, which means that each pore opens up and lets all of the toxins from the day exit your stream. This helps with burning calories, losing weight. You just want to bask in it. Isn't this the nicest thing? To let all of the energy from the day fall out of your stream. Put it right on your hairline. For those who have receding hairlines, those men out there, put it on there. I miss making content like this for YouTube where, you know, at a pageant, you have to have one platform that you share with everybody. Mine was, of course, Smoking Kills. But on YouTube, I could have all kinds of different platforms. I could talk about everything and anything I wanted to. Each video was like its own special piece of me and Brianna that we were putting on the internet. It was the most creatively inspired I've ever been. Life hack. When you release all of these toxins into the air, what we forget is that those toxins are flying around at the speed of light. Now, what you're going to want to do is... red light actually fools the toxins into thinking that it's nighttime. So, nighttime, nighttime, nighttime. No. red light fools the toxins into thinking that they're back inside of your bloodstream. Which, really inside of your body, which the insides of our bodies are just totally dark, so it's like nighttime in our bodies. The toxins will attach to each light particle in the air, fooling itself, thinking that each one is a blood cell. This means that each particle of each particle dissipates. They've failed. They've gone into the universe, and they will never enter your body again. It was done the moment I turned on the light. I just wanted to be dramatic. Other lights are good too, like orange is good for vitamin C. Blue can be good if you didn't drink enough water today. It's good for hydration. And green is good for emotional trauma or PTSD. That's enough. That's enough of that. Do you ever get bogged down emotionally? Here's a life hack. I'm going to start an Instagram Live, and I need all of you to go on it. Give me 1 second. I'm live on Instagram. If you don't know how to use an Instagram Live, which get with the times, you can go on the Instagram page, and you'll have to click my little like icon, has a circle, like a purple circle over it. I'm just gonna wait a moment to let people get in here, just because there's a bit of a delay in the technology that we're using. Hi Drea DV again. It's nice to see you again. Sorry about the thing where I didn't follow you. Oh, she gave me a heart. She loves me. So, for those who are here right now, this is us. Let me put it under the light. Surprisingly, we are all animals. How about put your put your phone over your computer screen and pretend that that's me talking, because it is. Really puts things into perspective when you realize that I'm just a stringy brain thing and you're just a stringy brain thing. And the thing that makes us certified stringy brain things is that in some abstract way, we're all aware that we're stringy brain things. Our consciousness stems from consciousness. And if we weren't conscious, we wouldn't be competitive. That's me talking to you right now. Do you like that? I honestly just see it as we rent these bodies made of atoms and little bits and bits and pieces. But those atoms don't characterize us. They just materialize us. How lucky are we to be materialized from a very special material, from which consciousness is a byproduct, and from which we are able to decide the way that we characterize ourselves. I just think that not enough pageant girls think about this. Like, at pageants, when you're looking out into a crowd of people that you think you're better than, all you're doing is looking out into a crowd of stringy brain things who, like you, are just trying to figure out what they're doing on this earth. All I'm trying to say is that we are because we're aware we are. But the ironic thing is, not everyone is aware of that. I'm sorry. I told myself I wouldn't think about existence tonight. It's just that I haven't felt this many nerves in such a long time. when I really think about things, when I really get nervous, I just shrink up. But then I wish, like, it would be amazing to really see my perspective from somebody else's perspective. To just jump outside of my body and see things for how they really are. This is the problem, is that we are all slaves to our own point of view. This is the one thing that we have the least control over. We will never see anything from anybody else's point of view. Ever. I often just think what could happen if I just jumped right outside of my own body and saw things truly, objectively. Sorry, guys. I just think about these things a lot. One sec. How do I get out of this? I didn't mean to be this unhinged tonight, but it is the night before pageant, and I am thinking about a lot of things. 1 second. I have an idea. I need to be practicing for this pageant, not thinking about all this. Let me just have a moment. being here with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Oh, Andrea says, you're stunning, Courtney. Kira Kaufer says, my mom loves you, Courtney. She's watching with me. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh, Josh Ford says, like my status if you're an OG Courtney girl, and I don't see any likes on it, so I don't know where my OG Courtney girls are, but I'm so happy to have new fans. Courtney girls, do you think that when you die, you'll be put back into the body of a human again? Like, do you think you were good enough at being a human being? And that would warrant you to be allowed back into a human body. I mean, think about it. You're lucky enough to land a spot in a human body on Earth, which is filled with all different kinds of species, like salamanders and sea urchins. I mean, can you imagine being a sea urchin for your next millennium? Like, can you imagine this person being trapped in the body of a sea urchin? Sometimes when I go to the beach, I look around at the sea urchins, and I wonder, how many of these are these people? Like this girl who time traveled from the 1950s to like my Instagram post. Do you think she's a sea urchin now? I mean, how boring would that be? And then, after landing your spot in a body of a human, you land yourself a spot in Miss America? I mean, how lucky do you have to be? Let's just put that away. Fine. So. Brianna won the local pageant, which meant that she could go on to the next round of pageants and whatever. And when she won, I noticed that my lipstick had smudged from here all the way to here. As I was watching in the mirror, as I was standing right next to her, and I was her runner-up, and all of these balloons were falling, and that's where my decorations are coming from. Everyone was cheering, and my lipstick was smudged. We didn't really talk a lot after she won. She didn't have time to make the YouTube videos that we were making. So we started to make separate videos, and I would upload on the channel when she would upload. But what I started noticing was that her videos were starting to get more likes than mine. I mean, what? Like, what? And it just started to affirm everything I thought I knew. Like, she was a year older than me. She could put on contour a little bit better than me, and she could dance a little bit better than me. This wall is just bothering me right now. Sometimes you just need a change of scenery, Courtney girls. That's another life hack. And sometimes you just gotta make do with what you have or whatnot. I don't know. And then Brianna and I met up one day when she was available, which was rare. And we were like, what is a video we could make and collaborate on? We came up with this one idea. We made it. And then she came over to my house to reveal her new nose job. Not that I have a problem with nose jobs, it's just that, you know, I thought Brianna knew a little more about the body, kind of like I did. Kind of like how, I don't know, if you want something, why don't you just try to manifest it instead of getting a nose job? Like, I don't care if plastic surgery makes other people happy. It's just... Oh my God. I have been looking for this for like... How long? I have been looking for this forever. This is the lipstick I wanted to unbox for you guys. Remember my unboxing videos? Oh my God, this is amazing. So, you're gonna love this. So, this is an amazing lipstick. It's by Hard Candy. The first thing I really like is all these little gemstones all around here, as you see. Really love that. When you open it, what you'll notice first is consciousness that we have as human beings, we often forget all the moving parts of our body. It's like, if we felt the earth turning constantly, we'd be sick. We just know that it's turning. We don't get dizzy from it. It's the same things with our bodies. Everything happens all by itself. Our stomachs digest all by themselves. Our brains think without me thinking. But I would argue that that's not me. I mean, some would say that it is me, but I just think I'm at odds with the thing that materializes me. And I think that the thing that characterizes me is much too big for this thing that materializes me. So I also just think our bodies weren't designed to be thought of so much. Like, the more I think about the fact that my heart could stop at any moment, the more I feel a sharp tingle on every pore of my body. It's estimated there are around 5 million pores on the human body. That's 5 million sharp tingles. And the more that happens, the more I want to crawl out of my skin. And then I start to get very tense. And then my lips stop working, which sucks. And I'm so tense that the energy my body is letting out would shatter every single bone in your body if you were to touch me. Tonight. I need to rehearse for the pageant, is what I need to be doing. I need to rehearse.
What do you love most about your home state?
I love the streets. I love the people walking by and how they smell, and knowing that you're not alone, and the sturdiness of the buildings. I like knowing that they're never going to fall.
Do you believe world peace is achievable?
With time, yes. With powerful leaders taking initiative. I think that one day we will see a world filled with true peace.
Do you believe in love at first sight? If you won the lottery, what would you do with the winnings?
I don't believe in gambling. If I wanted to donate to charity, which I do often, I'll do it with my own money.
Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
If you were given the chance to change something from your past, what would it be?
Well, the past is in the past. We can't change the past, and if I ever did anything to hurt somebody, I would just want to know that they're okay. I don't want to change everything. That would alter the course of human history, and that would cause this whole thing, and I just don't want to be a part of something
What
like
is your
that.
edge over the other candidates?
Well, I look at myself in the mirror every single day and I say, Courtney, you are stunning, you are beautiful, and guess what? I've noticed that my eyeballs have actually shifted closer together. That's right. One of my biggest insecurities has always been how far apart my eyes were from my face. And because I'm asking my body for what it wants, for what I want, it's manifesting that. My body is
What
giving
is
me
one
what I
thing
want.
you would change about yourself and why?
Well, it's less about myself and more about our bodies in general. Like, I don't understand how my body tells me when hair grows, or when I have to pee, or when I feel an emotion. Like, that's not me. I'm not making those decisions. I just feel so out of control.
Who is the sexiest man alive today?
And it just scares me to think that there's two parts of my body. There's Courtney's thoughts and words, and then there's this thing that controls Courtney. And I don't like that. I don't like being out of control.
If you could vacation anywhere for a year,
And it's like,
where would it be?
I don't want to feel pain. Like, I just think feeling pain is just like, life shouldn't be about feeling pain. It should just be about, like, you know, feeling good and being in control. You know what I mean? I think it sucks that we can't control our bodies. And,
what would you
oh, and
invent?
don't forget, it goes for emotions, too. You know, I can't control who I fall in love with. I can control if I feel something very special and real for a very special person. And then they feel a certain way about me because they can't control that, because they can't control their bodies. And then
What is your favorite type of wood?
And then he can't control himself with some other woman because, you know, he can't control himself. And what's the point of even being alive if you're in love and you can't control it? Why can't we all just have complete control over our bodies? And I hate knowing that my body is more in control of me than I am. The thing that materializes me is more in control than the thing that characterizes me. So, when Brianna and I met to make our last collab video, we were trying to come up with ideas for likes. And she had this idea. I'm gonna stop blaming her. We had this idea about a water diet video. That one could survive off water for 30 full days. And two, like Courtney girls who took that seriously and who got really hurt. I am so sorry. I didn't think anyone was gonna take it seriously. I just thought there was maybe some truth to a water diet. Where's my phone? I haven't seen my phone in a while, and I must have all these notifications. I haven't kept up with my Instagram. And honestly, here's the thing. Let me tell you the real thing. Is that when I started this live stream, I thought you would be watching, Brianna. I thought you would be watching, and I expected at least one notification from you. And oh God. I don't know how to tell you guys about this. I don't know how to tell you guys about this one. I'm just gonna regram this, because honestly, there's no other way to explain this. Basically, when we made that video, someone did contact us both, saying that there was a special diet, a very special diet. One which would allow someone to remove all the pain from their body and never feel a forced emotion again. This diet is very special. It requires a commitment, a time commitment. So, he pitched it to Brianna and I. And, well, of course that sounded interesting to me. I want to get everything I want out of my body. And, well, Brianna had already gotten the nose job, so she decided that she didn't need it. But I said I wanted it. And that was a year ago. At least I thought it was a year ago. But it turns out that time has been moving without me. Do you ever put something off for so long that it just becomes part of your daily routine? Like, I could never lose another pageant. That would be death to me. Courtney girls, I need to go to this pageant without the special diet that I got from this very special doctor. I'm so sorry. It's gonna eat all the food in your body and make sure that you don't have to do anything. And you can stay static in your apartment for as long as you want. Apparently Brianna is oh god. I'm gonna go to the pageant now. But, I need you guys to do me a favor. Courtney girls, we got shut down for a second, but I'm going out now. Goodbye. Hello? Hello? Are you still there? Can you hear me? Courtney girls? I'm here. I'm everywhere. I'm finally an objective person. Thank you so much for watching me tonight, Courtney girls. I'm with you now. I'm here. You can be anything you want to be. You just really have to set your mind to it. Hey, do you want to hear a life hack? So, the other day... Who am I kidding? You're probably tired. You should go to bed. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Good night.